T. Gray and MK, you are now cleared for flight school takeoff.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right. Hey, guys, disclaimer. For those of you who are brand new, welcome to Flight School, where you are in the right place at the right time to get the announcements, stay up to speed on what's going on with the company. We start out with our disclaimer all the time because we do talk about making money. And today we're going to talk about that because we're kicking off the new year. And while we do talk about money, and while Ibüümerang is a place where everybody can make money, fortunately, it's not a place where everybody will. And why is that? Because everybody is going to do something different. But the good news is you're in control. So while we cannot make any guarantees about how much money a particular person is going to make, you can determine that because you can determine if you're the person who's going to do a lot and make a lot. You can determine if you're going to be the person who does a little and make a little. Or you can be the person who does nothing at all and makes nothing at all. It's totally up to you, the man or the woman looking back at you when you brush your face, brush your teeth in the morning and floss per mark. So that's our disclaimer, T. Gray style, sticking to it, and let's carry on. Hey guys, we changed our format for Flight School so that we can go a little faster. Last year, we're going to roll a video that shows you all of our announcements. Pay close attention, take notes, and jot it down. Here we go.
Here we go. What is up, Ibüümerang family? Mark Kithcart coming to you from the flight deck. Announcements and updates. Stay connected with the WhatsApp community, iboomnation.com. Go to iboomnation.com and fill in the information there. SMS and email, iboomtext.com, and Telegram, search Ibüümerang and click join. All right, for your January leaders' birthdays, we are fundraising for the BÜM Foundation, and I know what you can guess that they want. BÜM Foundation donations. So the point is you can go to the boomfoundation.org or donate from your back office. Happy birthday, Anna Yurichev. She is incredible. She is a Wonder Woman. Awesome. Ellen Smith. Happy birthday to Diamond Ellen Smith. And Nathalie Acona. Happy birthday to Nathalie Acona. Her birthday was on December 25th. We missed it. All right. Hey, here we go. The BÜM Foundation donor list. So there's 3 pages, and all of these folks donated to the BÜM Foundation in 2023. Awesome. These folks are incredible. Cool. Good stuff. All right. Chargebacks. If you charge back, you will be terminated. But if you want to fill out the multiple use credit card form, you can go to iboomhub.com/downloads. iboomhub.com/downloads. If you use your credit card for someone else, you need to remove it from their back office. Okay? Do that. And that way you won't charge back. Okay, this is serious. Do not give your funds to anyone for trading. Ibüümerang will not be held responsible for your loss of funds. You are a personal star achiever, and that is 300 QV. If you want to skip that, you can get the subscription for 250 QV, the travel and trade subscription. Now, dual team qualified, 1 left, 1 right, 10 customers, and elevate customers. I always do that. 10 elevate customers, and that's 1500 QV, and that all adds up to 1800 PQV. This is your building block for success. CEO Circle 10 Elevate customers. And you can go to Accelerate Vision and Dream Weekend, but you've got to be qualified for 3 months ahead of time. CEO Corner, 25 Elevate customers, Accelerate Vision Dream Weekend, all virtual and live events, including Elevate boot camps, and you've got to be qualified for 3 months. And if you want to go to an Elevate boot camp, those are expensive. $1,249, and you can go for free. All right, the event sorting issue has been resolved. The most recent is up at the top now. The YouTube playlist is live. You can check out all of the videos at the top of the page. Ibüümerang Rank Up presentations by your top leaders. Log into Rank Up, click prospecting videos, grab the link, click send, and you can track that person all the way through to completion. Also, Profit Snatcher testimonials are now in Rank Up. Log into Rank Up, click prospecting videos, click Profit Snatcher testimonials, grab the link, send it. So you want to do this. You want to match the person up with whoever you're sending it to. Okay? Match the presenter up as well. All right, Ignite Orientation Special Edition with T. Gray, your COO. It's going to happen on Monday at 4 p.m. and you've got and 10 p.m. in the UK. So get folks on this call. If you want to learn how to build a business in 2024, this guy knows how to do it. T. Gray. Yes, and Travel and Trade Corner with Doris Lopez. That is Wednesday at 2 p.m. Central. 2 p.m. Central. All right, and then Profit Snatchers Americas with Jayla Pippins, and she just does a fantastic job. And then Profit Snatchers Europe with Caroline Cousin. That is on Thursdays at 3 p.m., 9 p.m. UK time. And that is the end of our announcements.
All right. There we go. There's a commercial, everybody. That was our announcement. Hopefully you guys pay close attention to that. I actually do have one other thing that I want to talk about. If we could throw up that slide on Anna's birthday. So, hey, you guys, first of all, I want to make sure that we take time to truly acknowledge and recognize our chief of holding this whole thing together and keeping everybody on track and running and trains running on time. Do we have Anna's birthday thing? Can we put it up there? And that is Chief Anna Yurichev. Many of you guys, everybody here should really know Anna. Anna is executive assistant to Mr. Bugs, but her role is so much bigger than that. She does everything behind the scenes that you guys just don't even know about, from managing finances to being on the board of the BÜM Foundation and keeping that running, keeping all of us just running the on time, HR stuff. I mean, just so many different things. If there's truly, you guys used to joke and call me the VP of everything. The true chief of everything really is. I mean, if Mr. Bugs is the CEO, Anna is the COE, the chief of everything. And we're so grateful to her. And it was her birthday yesterday. So let's take some time to wish our MVP, Anna Yurichev, an incredible happy birthday. I want to see it in the chats on Zoom and Facebook. Anna is on. She's going to see the love that you show her. So let's make sure we show her mad love. I'll tell you right now, you can take me out of the equation. You can take Mark out of the equation. You take Anna out of the equation, I'm going to tell you right now, run for the hills, everybody. It's the zombie apocalypse. So happy birthday, Anna. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Now, here's the deal. Anna is on the board of the BÜM Foundation. And I've spent some time talking with Anna over the course of the first week back from the holidays. And my heart was just touched by how many children are truly being helped by the BÜM Foundation. This is real, folks. The BÜM Foundation is really helping children to have proper nutrition. I mean, so many kids around the world are underprivileged, malnourished, they can't help themselves, and the BÜM Foundation is there to help. Also helping to prevent human trafficking for children and donating money to schools and things like that. And we were just going over the amounts, and this year we actually did really good, folks. We did really good. And we helped. I don't have the numbers, and Anna was going to give me a list, and I don't have it. But I'm just going to tell you, we provided, we helped a lot of kids, thousands. Now, here's the drill. While we did good this year, and we want to thank everybody who did, who gave the BÜM Foundation donations. And I know we have a list that we put up on the BÜM Foundation website, where if you gave to the BÜM Foundation, we have a list there where we're thanking you. So your name is on there. We appreciate you so much. And the children, thank you. But while we did good last year, 2023 did even better in 2022. All right, so we did good last year, but we didn't do as well as we did in 2022. And I think what we need to do in 2024, and to try to keep all these years straight, is we need to be intentional, right? Because success is how? How do we get success, everybody? How do we get success? Success is by, come on, David. You're going to start out the year, Mr. Romero, with a wrong answer? He said intent. Close. Diana Hardy went to the rescue with design. Yes, the success is by design. All right. So let's design our success, because let me ask you guys a question. How important is it to give? How important is it to give? How many of you believe that giving is important? Right? It's so important, right? It's the key to karma. And you don't give to get, but givers get. That's one of the things I appreciate most about our CEO. You can't outgive Holton Bugs. That's what Ibüümerang is all about giving, right? That's why he named the company Ibüümerang, because that's what he and Mrs. Bugs model, the model of giving, right? So we want to make sure that we always have karma on our side, that we don't become so focused on our own situation, on our own making money or whatever, that we forget to give. I'm loving what you guys are putting in the chats. Vilma, cast your crumbs and receive a bread full of blessings. Amen, Vilma. Yes. Let's see. What is here? There would be no... Yeah, he's Donnie Pips. He says there wouldn't be a Donnie Pips if it wasn't for programs like the BÜM Foundation, right? I don't know if you guys know about Donnie Pips. He's one of our superheroes in Ibüümerang. He's my trading partner, he's my trading coach, and he's helping and teaching so many people. And by the way, guys, he's doing that as an ambassador. He's not part of the Elevate corporate team, but he's a soldier. He fought in the war, for America. But guess what? He's a foster child. He grew up, if it weren't for programs like the BÜM Foundation, we wouldn't have him, to be there to take care. He's a living, breathing example of what can happen when there are people who do good and take care of children, right? So let's make sure that we don't have a miss this year when it comes to the BÜM Foundation. And here's what we can do, something very simple. You see it on screen. What we want you to do is put your BÜM Foundation donation on auto ship. Okay. And you can give whatever you want to, and we're not making it mandatory that anybody does this, but we want to encourage you to do this. All right, take a minute right now, log into your back office. I'm seeing some of you guys already did it. Look at that. All right, log into your back office, click auto ship, click create new auto ship. You see it there on the screen, and then choose a BÜM Foundation donation amount. I think the increments are 5, 50, and 100, I think. If you want to do more, you can raise the quantity. So for example, if you wanted to do $10 a month, choose the $5 one and change the quantity to 2, and now you'll do $10 a month. All right, but we're just looking for 5. Just think, if everybody did 5, if 1,000 people did 5, that's $5,000 a month, right? $5,000 a month, that would be amazing. That'd be $60,000 a year toward to give to the children, and we can do even better than that. So let's take time to do that. If you've done it, put done in the chat. If you've done it, put done in the chat. Facebook, Zoom. Let everybody know. Let's encourage everybody. Let people see, hey, look, I'm not the only crazy one who cares about the kids. I'm not the only crazy one who wants to put karma on my side. Let's go ahead and do that. I love it. Our diamonds are leading the charge. Black Diamond, Desi Lipova, I love you. She said done, done, and done. Done, 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 done. Danny said it's done. Blue Diamond, Jackie Pippins, it's done. She actually did it right away yesterday. Diamond, Marianne Schutz, it's done. Michelle Jacobs, thank you, love you, done. So Perez, thank you, it's done. Blue Diamond, Jake Martin, thank you, sir. It's done. Danny Turner, love you, man, done. Elijah, Anna, we love you guys, they're getting it done. Emerald Vita Wooten, done. Diamond Kelly, it's done. Dr. Latrice, it's done. Carmen, it's done. Bryn Chan, it's done. Stacy Hughes is knocking that out right now. Shiloh, thank you. It's done. Shiloh and Danny got it done. Diamond Alte, I don't know where you are in the world, Alte, but you are my hero, and he's got it done. Peppy's got it done. Carolyn's got it done. Rita's got it done. Kia has got it done. Diamond Brandon has got it done. Diamond Trey Harris has got it done. Thank you. Emerald Carolyn Johnson. CJ, Happy New Year, my love. She's got it done. Dean Price, done. Done, did it, done, done. All right. Bernard, done. Ava, done. Neil, done. D Pips. How many of you guys saw Donnie's video about this? Love you, man. That's leadership right there. Done. E. Lowe, Edgar Lohman's got it done. Martin's got it done. Thank you, Martin. Neil Stewart's got it done. B. Strozier, Brenda, thank you, my love. Got it done. All right, so hey, you guys, let's keep that going. This is important. Turn that on, and let's make sure that we don't forget the children. They can't take care of themselves, but we can help out. All right, so that's cool. All right, guys, I got good news for you and okay news. Oh, Emerald Carolyn Kusin, done, done, and done. She sent me her order confirmation. Way to go, Caroline Kusin. CK in the house. She's got it done. Shaquisha's got it done. All right. Desi says she wants all of the news. All right, here we go. The news is I just got a text message from our CEO. You know, Holton does this thing sometimes. And I'm gonna take it as a compliment. I'm gonna take it as a compliment. HB, I'm sure you're out there somewhere. I'm gonna take it as a compliment. So there have been several times in my HB career now where Mr. Bugs has literally done this impromptu thing where he says, like he was on stage. I remember we were, before we started we had a consulting company. You remember this?
Yeah.
And we were helping some other network marketing companies. We're in Korea. We're in Seoul, Korea. Okay. Talking to a group of distributors. Room is packed. Most of the people in the room were Korean. Holton is on stage doing the HB thing, blowing everybody's mind with the translator, right? And I'm thinking I'm safe. So I'm doing this thing and doing that thing and whatever. And then out of the corner of my ear, I hear, and T. Gray's going to come up here right now and share a few things with you. And this, I go up with, I go, I hug, and he says in my ear, just talk about whatever. I got to go to the bathroom. So, you know, I'm up there just talking about whatever, right? So the time had five sentence, he's like, and now I'm gonna bring up T. Gray to talk about a few things. And I'm like, get up out of my seat, come up, and he's like, I gotta run in the restroom. Go ahead and handle this. So I guess that means that he's pretty confident that if he throws me the ball last minute, that I'm gonna handle it. So literally just as we were starting up here. How's that? Are we good now?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Literally as we just starting up here, I get a text message from the GOAT saying, get your mind right, sir. You're up. So, Mr. Bugs has got some matters to attend to. We send him our love and positive energy, and I'm going to stand in for him. Oh, I said, you guys said you missed most of it. Did you guys? Oh,
no. We got
long
it.
story short is there have been several times in my life where Holton has said, T. Gray, come up on stage. And so he can talk. So you can go to the restroom or go handle something real quick, and it's impromptu, and he's like, you got this. All right. So in any event, today is one of those days. And you guys have me. I am a poor substitute. Yes, I admit I am a poor substitute for the GOAT himself, but we are seeing and we've got this thing. So let's go ahead and get down to business, folks. And we do have a big announcement to make today that is going to get you guys excited and peeing in your pants. All right. So here's the deal. Welcome to 2024. I want to see my 24s in the chat. Who's ready for 2024? I'm going to see my 24s in the chat. Let's see it. 2025. No, Leo, you're a whole year ahead of us. We just started 24. Let's get the 24s going in the chat if you're ready for 2024. I see it. I see it. And you know who the first person was to put I'm ready for 2024 to crush it? It was none other than our presidential diamond, Darren Gibson. I saw that. I'm glad you're here with us, sir. And it is time to get going. You know, we have a group that we started in 2023. We started the HB System Coaching Group, where we invited people to come and learn in a concentrated fashion with high accountability, what the Holton Bug system is. And one of the things that group has heard me say already this year is that 2024 is, I'm declaring it to be the year of results. If 2023 was the year of effort, where we learned some things and we started working and trying to put them into practice, 2023 is the year that we put it all together. Sorry, 2024 is the year that we put it all together and actually concentrate on actually getting results. So here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to put results in the chat. I want to see results in the chat because 2024 is the year of results. This is the year that we get it done. This is the year that we make it happen. We've got all the pieces. This is the year we put it all together and we make it happen. What is one of the things that we want to focus on in 2023? Well, one of the things we learned from Mr. Bugs is the 4 R's. We learned from Mr. Bugs the 4 R's. Who knows what the 4 R's are? Who can put the R's in the chat? We got recruit, we got retain, right? What are the 2 other ones? Results is not one of them. Replicate, right? Replication and rank up. Recruit, thank you, good job, Satchit. Recruit, retain, replicate, and rank up. So what is the first R in the 4 R's, everybody? What is the first R in the 4 R's? Recruit. Let me see you on Facebook. Come on, catch up, Facebook. Recruit, there it is. I see it. Diamond Sandiaki, she's got it. Recruit, retain, replicate, and rank up. And the first R is to recruit. I'll tell you why that's important right now, guys. It's time for us to build some new blood. It's time for us to create some new energy. It's time for us to create some new excitement. We've got this amazing company, and it's like the best kept secret that we're keeping to ourselves. Well, now it's time to share this opportunity. It's time to share this blessing with people all over the world. And it's time to recruit. Last year, we taught you the importance of rowing with both oars. And when you're rowing with both oars, what are you doing? Who can tell us? Let's see who can remember. When you're rowing with both oars, what are we doing? Rowing with both oars. We're getting customers and ambassadors. Good job. Good job. Who's that? Leo. Good job, Leo. We're getting customers and we're getting ambassadors, right? So we taught that and we introduced that concept. We also introduced the concept of being a brick. What does it mean to be a brick? What does it mean to be a brick? You got 10 customers, you're a star achiever, and you have 2 ambassadors, you're dual team qualified. That's right, one on the left and one on the right, okay? Now, here's one of the things that happened, that was really good. People woke up and they were like, oh my God, I'm leaving all these customers on the table. I'm leaving them all on the table. And so we had this wave of people now realizing when people say no to our business presentations, let's get customers. We had people starting to realize the importance of having and maintaining 10 customers. We had people who joined the CEO circle by having 10 customers 3 months in a row. And then they realized that, hey, this business can be free because everybody who's CEO circle with those 10 customers making 300 in, it's covering their 300 out, their iGo, their Elevate, and their Rank Up subscriptions. And so they're literally in this business for free. Isn't that fantastic? Even better than that, they get to go to our events for free. And speaking of events, I want to let you guys know that we have begun to put together the final strokes on a very special event that we're going to do for you guys in the first part of this year. And it's going to be very, very results driven. It's going to be very, very results driven. So get your mind right. I know you guys are used to an Ibüümerang event in the first part of the year. This year will be no different. Put your travel money to the side because we're going to be making that announcement very soon. So go ahead and start putting your travel money to the side. Those of you who do not live in the United States, you are going to be coming to Houston this first part of the year. So you want to make sure that you are ready to do that. Okay. We're putting together something special. I had a very, very inspiring conversation with Mr. Bugs about his vision for this first event of the year and what he wants to do for you and what he wants to impart and give to you at this particular event. It will be very different. We have not, I'm gonna tell you this right now, this event that we're starting, that we're gonna do will be a first time of its kind event. It will be very different than any Ibüümerang event that you've ever been to. And I can tell you right now that it will be the event that has the biggest and most significant impact on your income and your empowerment that you've ever been to in your life. And definitely in your Ibüümerang life, and confidently in your entire life. So you want to go ahead and get your mind ready for that. It will likely be end of February, beginning of March, but we're going quick on that. We'll let you guys know exactly when and where. Okay, but get yourself ready for that. But love that everybody learned to get customers and start becoming a brick. Because when you are in the CEO circle, guess what? You get to go to these events for free. So for those that we can look back, let's suppose this event is the beginning of March. If we can take a look at December, January, and February, you had 10 customers all 3 of those months. Guess what? You don't even have to pay. Oh, actually, this event is going to be more like a boot camp. So you're going to need to have 25 customers. This one will be free for CEO Corner people who have 25 customers. So if you were CEO Corner December, January, February, this event is going to be free for you. So I'm telling you guys that it's the year of results. But when I look back at 2023, while we picked up some new good habits, we're not letting the customers get away. People are focused on becoming a brick. You know, one of the things that we tend to do sometimes is swing the pendulum too far to the other side, right? So in the beginning, it was recruiting. And then we say, hey guys, you're forgetting about the customers. And so, oh, okay, customers, and stop recruiting. This year, we're going to put it together, okay? This year, we're going to put it all together. We're going to row with both oars. We're going to walk and chew gum, like Mr. Bug says, and we're going to recruit and get customers. Now, one of the things that we want to do as we're recruiting is we want to make sure that we are focused first on building your team. Let's write that down in our notes. What's our number one focus? I want to see it in the chats. Building your team. Building my team. I want to say good morning to Black Diamond Avinash Nagama. I see him on Facebook. Good morning, sir. Building the team. Way to go, Rockin' Robin. I see that, Ms. Loverberry. Absolutely. We want to build your team. There we go, Facebook. Danny, Leslie, Kirsten, Erica, building my team. So we're going to focus on building the team. Building the team. Let me ask you a question. How many new team members did you personally enroll in December? I'm just curious. Put it in the chat. Look at that. I knew Black Diamond Desi was going to have a big number. 8 leading the charge, right? Oh, this is going too fast for me. Hold on. Let me see if I can scroll it back down. 8. Anina, 2. Way to go, Anina. That's what I'm talking about. Peppy, 2. Galaxy S23, 1. Put your name on here so you can get called out. Tracy Pullen, 2. That's what I'm talking about. Leo, 2. Travell, 2. Luis, 2. Kia, 1. That's what I'm talking about. Bryn, 1. Do you know if you sponsor one person every month, you'd have 12 new team members in a year? Dustin, 1. Marlene, 1. Diamond Alte, 1. Victoria, 2. Madhushan, 2. What are we looking at on Facebook here? Facebook, how many? Sergio, 2. That's what I'm talking about. Jonathan, 2. Joe, 2. Ashley, 2. Leslie Killens is signing one up today. Ms. Diva. That's what I'm talking about. Blue Diamond, Jackie Pippins, 5. Curtis, Cooch, 2. All right. What else do we got? Kelly, 1. Madhushan. Actually, Madhushan said 6. Gotcha. Okay, way to go. So that's what we want to be doing. We want to focus on recruiting so we can build up our team. Because if you remember the training on being a brick, that requires people on your team. And you want to have multiple bricks in your organization. Blue Diamond, Jake Parton, 3 personals, right? So that's what we want to focus on right now, coming out of the gates, recruiting, recruiting, recruiting. That's why I did the presentation on Thursday. How many of you guys were on that presentation on Thursday or watched the recording? Right? We had Diamond, Marianne Schutz do a presentation on Thursday at 12 noon our time, which was UK time. Right? And we both made a commitment to get the presentation done in 30 minutes or less. And Marianne did it, and I was 7 minutes over. But we wanted to do a shorter presentation for a reason. We wanted to do a shorter presentation for a reason. Why? Because we wanted to model how to give the presentation for all of you. So that you could see, hey, you just don't need to be an hour, they don't need to be 45 minutes. We can get it done in 30 minutes because people's attention spans are shorter, and we can show people the good stuff about Ibüümerang without being eternal. So here's what I want to encourage you guys. Homework assignment. Everybody find my presentation, which is it's on Facebook. It'll be in Rank Up shortly. And I want you to study it. Okay. Now, granted, it's going to change because we're going to make some big announcements, and we're going to change we got some new packs coming, but the content of the first part of the presentation is not really going to change dramatically, except for introducing something new. And we'll do a new presentation then. But the whole idea is to study that so that you learn how to do the presentation, that you're not going long on all the different slides. Some of those slides, you'll notice that I barely said anything about them. There's 2 slides in there that should be a nanosecond each. The one that says, okay, let's talk about travel. All right, now let's shift gears and talk about trade, right? That's what we meant for you to do with those presentations, because we got to dial up the experience. We have to show more people, we got to expose more people to what we're doing. Recruit, recruit, recruit. It's time to bring some new people into the family so we can get the word out. All right. Do we want to still get customers? Absolutely, yes. But where should those customers come from? All these presentations that we're all about to do. And when you'll notice that when I gave the presentation, I shared with the folks, I'm like, no one should leave here without doing, no one should leave here with it's a complete no. At a minimum, everyone should be a customer. But then we played up the strength and the value of the marketing team ambassador opportunity, right? But if they don't want to build, let's get them as a customer, get them learning the trade, and build up the subscription base, okay? So recruit, recruit, recruit. We're going to also retain. How do we retain? We're going to retain by making sure that people know how to have success, that people know how to advance, that people know how to become profitable. And that's why you see we're stepping up. We're stepping up to show you the way. That's why Mr. Bugs was a guest with Mr. Darren Gibson on yesterday on that interview, because we're stepping up to show you the way. That's why on Monday, for the Ignite presentation, the orientation presentation for brand new ambassadors, I'm going to do it. I'm going to model that one as well. I'm going to show you guys exactly how that's supposed to be. So let's take all these new people that just got started. Let's make sure that they are on the Ignite presentation, the Ignite orientation training with me on Monday. Right? That we're going to show them how to get started and how to get acclimated and how to make money. Right? So we're going to do that. Replication is going to be massive. I'm going to tell you right now, here's what we're going to be teaching, and I want you guys to write this down. Let me ask you guys a quick question. How many of you have a desire to advance at least one rank in 2024? Which means that if you're not a Sapphire yet, we're going to call Sapphire the first one. You want to go Sapphire. If you're an existing Sapphire, you want to start qualifying Sapphire and achieve Ruby, solid Ruby in 2024. If you're an existing Ruby, it means you want to requalify your Ruby and achieve solid Emerald at least in 2024. If you already achieved Emerald, you want to start requalifying Emerald and achieve solid Diamond in 2024. If you're already a Diamond, you want to requalify your Diamond and now achieve solid Blue Diamond in 2024. Maybe you're a Blue Diamond. You want to requalify your Blue Diamond and achieve solid Black Diamond in 2024. We have a few Black Diamonds. You want to make sure you're requalifying your Black Diamond and advance to solid Presidential Diamond in 2024. And we have a couple of Presidential Diamonds that want to requalify their Presidential Diamond consistently and advance to, you got it, Crown Diamond, right? So yes, this is what we want to do. And I see you guys saying yes in the chats. Well, let me give you guys the formula. Let me give you guys the formula for how we're going to do it. And this is the goal for everybody on this call. Everybody who said that they want to advance a rank, this is the goal, okay? You cannot have productivity without the right activity. You can't have productivity without the right activity. So what we want to do in order to be that productive where we advance those solid ranks and we're creating solid ranks in our teams with other people, we have to do the right activity. One of the things that totally blessed my life when I met Mr. Bugs and he began to mentor me was that he didn't teach me just to work. I already knew how to work. I came to the table a worker. Anybody out there, you're a worker? You're not afraid of doing the work? I came to the table a worker, but I wasn't getting the right results because I wasn't doing the right work. And Mr. Bugs is the first person, you've heard me say this over and over again, who could teach me what exactly is the right work. He's like, if you do X, Y, and Z, this is the result you're going to get. The X, Y, and Z. He taught me how to do the right work. And then I actually went and did what he taught me to do immediately. Immediately. When did I do it? Immediately. This is why we started that other group, the HB System Coaching Group, because on flight school, we don't have the accountability. It's open to the whole company. It's anybody who wants to come and learn. But here's the thing, we know people come, they love it, they take notes, they laugh, they joke, and write down everything, they smile and they nod, but then they go off and do whatever. We have the HB System Coaching Group because then we can, that group, we can hold them accountable. We can hold feet to the fire. We can say, hey, we taught you this, did you do it, right? And so I want to challenge you guys, at least the flight school crew, make sure that you're doing what you learn, okay? So here's the right work. Here's the right work. And you're going to see why this is so strategic. So we taught you how to do a presentation. And we're going to keep teaching you because I'm getting together with the Diamonds. Man, Presidential Diamond, Darren Gibson and I, we had such a great talk, several great talks over the last 2 days. And for the rest of you Diamonds out there, expect to get a call from us in the Diamond chat saying, hey, we want to get together and we want to put together the rally. We want to put together the rally starting immediately, where we are putting together an aggressive schedule of presentations to serve the big team, to give all of you place to plug people into where they can hear a presentation from somebody who's hot, somebody who's fired up, somebody who's effective, to help you build your team, help you get that first R going, recruit. So Diamonds, we're going to be getting together. I need to know who is with us. I know Diamond Tier is with us. I know Black Diamond Desi is with us. I know Diamond Jason is with us. I'm looking for these diamonds. Which diamonds are going to help us do these presentations to serve the big team. Diamond Ante, he's in. Diamond Kelly, she's in. Who else is in? Where we at? Where we at? My dime is at Diamond Trey Harris. He's in. We can always count on him. The Burrell Bros, Diamond Julius, Diamond Brandon, 2 diamonds in the same family. I love it. And they're both in and down and ready to go. We got future diamonds ready to rock. Donnie Pips, he's like, give me the ball. Put me in, coach. I'm not a diamond yet, but I'm on my way. Put me in. Caroline Cousin, she's like, I'm an upcoming diamond. Put me in. I'm down. Yeah, that's right. We need our emeralds too. Diamond Sandy, you going to do it? Great. We're going to put together the most aggressive. How many of you guys watched the Red Jacket training? How many of you guys watched the Red Jacket training? Listen, watching it don't make money. We got to do it. So I've never been the one to say, go do. I'm like, let's do it. So guess what? I'm in with you guys. I'm getting with these diamonds. I'm getting with these emeralds. We're going to put together the most aggressive schedule of presentations, and we're going to do them. They're going to be 30 minutes or less. They're going to be high effectiveness. They're going to be frequent. You can have lots of opportunities to build your team. Here's why. Because this is the formula. You guys ready? This is the formula. This is what Mr. Bugs taught me that changed my whole networking life. He said, T. Gray, you need to start the group. You need to start your business. You need to launch your business by enrolling 15 to 20 new people as quickly as possible. 30 days is best. 45 days is okay. 60 will work, 90 is too long. Seed the group with 15 to 20 new people, okay? Now, I want to challenge you guys. Here's what some people do. 15 to 20 sounds like a big number for some folks, and so what you do is you mentally check out. One of the things I've learned is that people, when they hear things like that, they don't say, okay, well, I'm just going to do the best that I can. They either say I can do it or they don't. And if they don't feel like they can do it, they just kind of opt out. Not in 2024, folks. We're not doing that this year. Okay? Here's what you do. If in your heart and your soul, you feel like, hey, I'm too new to this. I'm just getting my feet wet. I'm just learning. No problem. Do what you can. You might not be able to do 15 to 20. No problemo. Do 2, do 3, do 4, do 5. Okay? Did you hear me? Please come back. Don't be shell-shocked. Leaders, we got to put our arms around them. You guys ready? Okay, those folks, we're gonna do our absolute best that we can, 2, 3, 4, or 5. But our folks who really want to accelerate and go in 2024, your target is 15 to 20. Okay? 15 to 20. It's time for us to kick this thing in the ass. We're going too slow. 15 to 20. If you have already achieved Sapphire or above, and you're ready to jumpstart your business, and you're ready to get this thing rocking in 2024, your target is what? If you're Sapphire or above, and you're ready to rock this thing in 2024, what's your target? 15 to 20. Very good. 15 to 20. What period of time? What period of time? 30 to 60 days. 30 to 60 days. Good job, folks. Good job. If you're brand new baby, what is your target? I want to revisit that. I want to make sure 2 to 5. Good job. 2 to 5. 2 to 5, and then we'll build on top of that. Okay, good. Now, how do you do that? Exposure, exposure, exposure. If if you're on the leadership track, here's what your goal is. Your goal is to be doing 4 to 5 presentations a week. I want to see that in the chat. We're going to layer this on. So we got personal enrollments, 15 to 20 if you're Sapphire above, 2 to 5 if you're one of the newer people. If you're Sapphire and above, if you want to be a leader, your goal is to get to 4 to 5 presentations a week. 4 to 5 presentations a week. Now, here's the next part. Okay, we're layering this on. This is some functional, actionable training. This is not theory. This is not high-end pie in the sky stuff. This is not fluffy personal development and stuff. And stuff is important, trust me. But today we're telling you what to do. And by the way, I'm working my way toward a big announcement. This is not the time to leave. Trust me. Okay. 4 to 5 presentations a week. Now, for each presentation, you have a goal. How many of you notice, especially those of you in the HB System Coaching Group, that one of the things that we did is we started to make you volume conscious? Volume conscious. Put that in the chat. Somebody put volume conscious, meaning conscious and aware of volume. We wanted to teach you to keep score. Let's put that on the chat. Keep score. We wanted to teach you guys to keep score. How many points did you score? How much QV did you generate from the presentation that you did? And that's what we wanted to teach you guys. We wanted to teach you to keep score. Okay? So that meant that if you did a presentation and someone signed up with a first class, how much volume is that? How much volume is that? I knew you were going to say that, Black Diamond Desi. She said 1,500 because she's thinking about the Traveler Trade Pack. It's 1,000 to 1,500 QV, right? If somebody signs up with a coach class, how much volume is that? How much volume is that? 250. If you got a customer out of the presentation, how much volume is that? 150. So we became volume conscious because every time we do a presentation, we want to get at least 1,000 QV. That's why every time I do a presentation, I start asking, who signed somebody up because of the presentation I did? Because I want to make sure I got at least 1,000 QV. Does that make sense, guys? So if you're doing 4 to 5 presentations a week and you're getting 1,000 QV per presentation, how much volume are you doing each week? How much volume are you personally responsible for producing each week? 4 to 5,000 QV. Okay. Now, when I say personally responsible, it doesn't mean that those are all people you sponsored. See, if you enroll someone, you should be putting them on your calendar to start and launch their business with 4 presentations. Maybe their night is Monday nights. And so for the next 4 Mondays, you're launching them. And then you sponsor Jane and her night is Tuesday. So for the next 4 nights, 4 Tuesdays, you got Jane. Maybe Wednesday is a group presentation for your whole group. And maybe you have 2 or 3 more people. One's on Thursday, one's on Saturday, early afternoon, one's on Saturday evening. So now you got your 5 on your calendar. And you want to make sure that you have enough people, enough prospects in each presentation, attending each presentation, where you have the chance, the opportunity to generate that 1,000 QV. You could have 1 person sign up at first class. Boom, you got your 1,000. You could have 4 people sign up at coach. Boom, you got your 1,000. You could have 3 coach and 2 customers. Boom, there's your 1,000. You guys, who's tracking with me? Who's with me? You with me? I'm showing you the formula. This is what we're gonna do. Umima, you said you wanted me to show you. This is it. This is it. This is the formula. This is what we're growing to, and we want to get there as quickly as possible, right? So now here's what happens. Now you're doing that. Here's what happens when you get that down. When you get that down, you are now, as an individual, as a leader, personally responsible for 16 to 20,000 QV per month. That's your production. That's your production. That's what you're doing. Those are your results in 2024, the year of results. You're doing sapphire volume through your own production. But here's what happens next. What's the next? What's the third R? What's the third R? Replicate. The third R is replicate. So when you're doing that, that's great. But now what happens when you have 2 or 3 or 4 other people in your business, Edson, that are doing the same now? See, when you're doing it and you have 4 other people, guess what? You got 100,000 points a month. You're doing 20,000. You got Joe, Mary, Mike, and Bob also doing 20,000. That's 5 people doing 20,000. That's 100,000. But I'll tell you why that's going to happen. Business, Bonnie, is going to happen because you did it first. You did it first. You see, Marilyn, if you want to have people in your business that are going to do it, you have to model the right behavior for them. How many of you notice that that's what we do? We didn't say, hey, go out there and do 30-minute presentations. Let's make the presentation shorter. Let's make them super focused and effective. We say, go do it. You say, let me show you. I'm going to do it. And now you do it too, right? If you want people to do it, you got to model for them the right behavior. So let them see you doing it. Edson, I know you said you wanted an explosion in your business. You need to be first. You got to go first. Bonnie, I know you said you wanted an explosion in your business. You got to go first. Caroline, you got to go first. Okay? You've got to go first so that you can deserve for people to do what you are doing, not what you are telling them to do. And then when you start stacking on in your organization people who are doing that. See, when Holton taught me how to do this, I taught other people I did it first. I taught other people to do it. Eventually, I had so many people in my business doing it that on any given Tuesday or any given Thursday, on any given Saturday afternoon, there were excuse me, tens of presentations, eventually hundreds of presentations happening in my business. I couldn't keep track of them all. And my leaders were passing on the results. Hey, we got 5,000 QV over here today. We got 2,500 over here today. We got 1,000 over here today. Man, I fell short. I only got 500, got 600 today. And the numbers added up. And eventually, it turned into an incredible, crazy, thriving business. New people showing up every day. New people ranking, advancing rank. Umima, like you said, that's right. Multiply money just being multiplied. I mean, Victoria, can you just imagine you got people achieving ranks in your business, sapphires, rubies, and emeralds, and you're meeting them for the first time when they cross the stage? But the way we create that explosion is we got to get our focus right. We got to start to focus on that first R, which is recruiting 2 to 5 new people if you're brand new, 15 to 20 if you're a sapphire and above and you really want to rock this thing. And you want to have the right activity going, which is you want to be doing 4 to 5 presentations a week and getting 1,000 QV. That's where that's our first focus. All right. So here's my challenge. We're going to talk about this in more detail with the HB System Coaching Group tomorrow at our call. It's going to be 12 noon. But my question to you guys is this: who's down? Who's at least gonna reach deep down inside and say, you know what? I am truly going for this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to build up to it, or I'm ready to start doing it right away. But regardless, who is in? Who is in? I saw an incredible movie yesterday. The HB System Coaching Group has it as a homework assignment. This movie is called The Boys in the Boat. The Boys in the Boat. I want to challenge every one of you guys to go see The Boys in the Boat, because you've heard us talk about the environment, the success environment that Mr. Bugs created in his previous company. He created so much energy with his system. And you guys have heard us talk about this, that they had so many people earning over $100,000 a month that the folks who were making $30,000, $40,000, and $50,000 a month were embarrassed to talk about their money because they weren't in the $100,000 a month club. Could you imagine making $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month and being embarrassed? Can you imagine so many people making $100,000 a month that they could not fit them on stage at the same time to take the picture? They had to take the picture in groups. Had to recognize them in waves. Can you imagine that? And people would ask Mr. Bugs all the time, show me how to go faster. Show me how to make it go faster. Show me how to make it get bigger. And he would say, hey, listen, you know that sport where you got the guys in the boat and they're rowing and it's crew or sculling. And so many people, what they do, their energy, their focus is to try to make the guys rowing stronger, to get stronger, to become a stronger rower. So you can try to make your boat go faster. And what Mr. Bug said is, we take it one step further. We make the water go faster. We make the current go faster, where you literally just put your boat in the water and boom, right? But here's what that requires. And this is why we want you guys to watch the movie. Because in order for that to work, we have to be in harmony. In order for that to work, we have to be doing the same things. In order for that to work, we have to sacrifice individualism and commit to the system. And that's going to be my challenge to so many of you leaders and wannabe leaders this year. The challenge is going to be to sacrifice your individualism. We know you're a good motivator. The challenge is going to be to cut down and shut down all your personal development programs that you're doing on the side and plug into the system to do the same thing as everybody else. If we can take all of our diamonds and all of our emeralds and all of our rubies and all of our sapphires and we get everybody to teach and do the exact same thing, this thing will go ballistic. It will be ballistic, but you're gonna have to say, hey, I'm going to row in harmony with everyone else. If you row faster than everybody else, you screw it up. If you row slower than everybody else, you screw it up. If you have a different technique, you screw it up. We have to do the same thing. I've been in companies where people made great money, but we never had an experience like what Mr. Bugs was able to create in his company, because we had 12 different groups doing 12 different things, everybody doing something different. And I want to challenge you guys, it's time for us to be the same, because that's how we're going to be great. That's right. You guys know the book, Good to Great. And what does it say? Good businesses are people dependent. Great businesses are system dependent. If we're going to be great, we need to be about the system. And I know you think what you do works, and it might work to some degree. But it's not about what works, it's what duplicates, it's what replicates. Third R, replication. If we do that, folks, we have the talent. You guys are amazing. You guys are strong. You guys are people that people like, listen to, and love. Now we just need to focus on doing the right activity the right way in harmony with each other to create this sick result. So we'll talk more about that on the HB System Coaching Group. We'll also be talking with the diamonds in that group about what is the criteria under which we will allow more people to come and join that group. All right, so we'll probably within the next couple of weeks be having an invitation for more people to join that group. Black Diamond, Desi, and I have already started that conversation, but we're going to open it up with the rest of the diamonds. But like Blue Diamond Jackie Pippen said on Facebook just now, it is the system that counts more than anything. And what you just got a taste of is the system and how we can apply it for incredible results this year. Now, at the same time, we want to introduce some new things. So now it's time for a little bit of a big announcement. Oh, and by the way, somebody said, how can I get the movie? The movie is out in the United States and in other countries. Some countries, the movie is not necessarily available. Here's what you can do to learn the story. If you're in a country where you can't go to the movie, you could definitely buy the book. But on Amazon Prime Video, I think it is. Yes, Amazon Prime Video. It's called The Boys of 36. It's a documentary, The Boys of 36. So somebody write that in the chat. You can go watch that. It's a PBS special. I rented it. I'm gonna watch that one too. It's $3.99 on Amazon. But those of you who are in the the HB System Coaching Group, the documentary is not a substitute. You need to see the movie unless you are in a country where that's your only option. Okay. All right. One of the coolest things that we've done as a company is we put ourselves in a position where our product is money. We put ourselves in a position where our product is money. What do I mean by that? Well, when you take a look at companies that have lotions, potions, and other things, and I'm not putting those things down, those things are important. Many of those things are helping people in a variety of ways. But at the end of the day, there's no amount of lotion, there's no amount of shake that you can drink, there's no amount of potion that you can drink or pills that you can take that in and of itself, that activity is going to make you money, right? What's special about Elevate, though, is the more you pay attention, the roll up your sleeves, the more you dig in, well, now the more money you can make. And so that's why we like to say our product, Elevate, is money, right? So, a couple of years ago, we started teaching people how to trade. And the results that we're getting are amazing. We've got people like Vita Wooten. She's over 300K now, right? She committed to the learning process. I think it took her 7 months to learn. And then in the next 7 months, she turned $1,000 into $100,000. And the next 2 months after that, she grew it by another 100,000. So now she was up to 200. And then the next month and a half, she got to 300,000. So now she's up to 300,000. And the results accelerate. We got Lacey Tobosa from Hawaii, mom, massage parlor, I think it was $5,000 was her account. She turned it into 120 grand. And we have so many other people making $300, $400, $500 a day. And folks, I want to challenge you guys on the power of, I know we love the big stories. I know we love Christian Story in the Czech Republic, turned $5,000 into 5.3 million. He studied for 5 months, and then the next 15 months, he created that result. I know we love those stories. But hey, man, $500 a day, there's an average of 20 trading days in a month. What's 500 times 20? That's $10,000 a month. 10,000. Most people don't make $10,000 a month. $500 a day. Caleb, 9 years old, Donnie Pip's son, his mini-me, his little twin. Caleb made $946 in 30 minutes. Can the rest of us adults maybe figure out how to make $500 a day in an hour or two? Right? If you can learn to consistently do that, that's $10,000 a month. Wow, that's great. Right? That's why we need to recruit like crazy, because we got to share this blessing with people. We got to get people free. We got to empower people. We see what's happening in the world. We got to get out. If you care about your friends, your family, and your circle, they need to learn to trade. And they need to help us build this company up and get that money too. So in any event, we have this product, we got all these great stories, we got all this success, right? But here's the reality. How many of you have heard Holton tell the story of the 1/4-inch drill bits? How many of you have heard the story from Mr. Bugs of the 1/4-inch drill bits? And he talked about how during the pandemic, there was a surge in people buying 1/4-inch drill bits. It was incredibly remarkable. It was incredibly remarkable. It put the industry on edge. They were like, wow, look at all these 1/4-inch drill bits that are being sold. Thousands of 1/4-inch drill bits. But here's the crazy thing. For all the 1/4-inch drill bits that were sold, it wasn't a 1/4-inch drill bit that people wanted. What was it that they wanted? They wanted a 1/4-inch hole. And in order to have a 1/4-inch hole, they needed to purchase it. If they could have gotten the hole with drill bit, they probably would get that part. Well, it's the same with people learning to trade. What people really want is they want that end result. They want to get to the $500 a day. They should learn, but most people don't want to learn. Even during my presentation on Thursday night, someone said, well, if I can just subscribe to a signal service, why do I need to learn? If I can just copy someone else's trades, then why do I need to learn? Because, by the way, if that ever went away, then you still don't know how to, so did your opportunity to make money. You're not really empowered if all you're doing is copying. That's why in school, they don't encourage you cheating off of your neighbor's test. That's why they push the desk aside, right? So, but that said, one of the keys to success in business is to give people what they want. And so we've been working on a way to help accelerate people's learning, to make it so they don't necessarily have to learn everything, to make it possible for them to earn money faster while they learn, and to make it easier for them. I mean, what if you had a friend who could whisper in your ear, hey, now here's this looks like a good trade. This looks like a good trade. Maybe you might want to take this trade. You want to take a quick look, do a quick analysis. But I think gold is about to go up. I think UCAD is about to go down a little bit. I think GJ is about to break out and go up. And all you got to do is now log into your TradingView account and double check that. So, oh yeah, you know what? I think I do agree with that. Let me take this trade. And you should be good for maybe about 20 pips or so. What if you had a friend that could do that with you? What if you had a friend that could whisper that in your ear? What if you had a buddy that would help you with that? Well, if we could put up that slide, Mark, let's go ahead and tell people what is about to happen. We've been working on that type of a solution in harmony with some friends. Many of you guys have been asking, when is Trade Buddy coming? we've been working on Trade Buddy. Trade Buddy is producing wins 85 to 90% of the time for his friends that are following. 85 to 90% of the time. He's not always right, but he's right most of the time. And people's accounts are growing. The test group's accounts are growing from playing with Trade Buddy. So now it's about time to introduce Trade Buddy to the rest of the world. And I want to let you guys know that the Trade Buddy countdown, the Trade Buddy launch countdown starts today. Trade Buddy launch countdown starts today. Not launching Trade Buddy today, but the countdown to the Trade Buddy launch starts when? Today. So here's what we want you to do. We want you to save a space on your calendar we're going to work toward a particular day. Now, before I give you the date, I want to challenge you to listen close. I want to try to help you not make a mistake. If we can take that down for a second, I want to help you not make a mistake. Okay? Average person says, when we say this date, they say, great, that's my date. I'm not doing nothing until that date. That's my new start date. That's when I'm going to wake up. I'm going to go take a nap and I'm going to wake up on that date. Or I'm going to save all of my energy to that date. I'm going to save all my recruiting energy to that date. And I'm here to tell you that that is a mistake. That is a tactical error. That is a massive error in judgment. And you will be handicapping yourself, and you're going to look at the people who do it right and be like, man, I wish I had that result. So right now, as we talk about launching Trading Buddy, I'm going to be your recruiting buddy. Because here's the deal. Somebody is going to realize this, and they're going to go all out, leave nothing hanging between now and the date that we're going to announce, and build their team bigger. You got person A who says, okay, you know what? Let me make my little list. I got my 10 people, whatever that date is, whatever that launch event is, I'm going to have my 10 people on that event. And then you're going to have Black Diamond Desi Leapover who's going to say, nope, I'm going to get my 10 people in today. I'm going to let them know what's coming today. You're going to have Black Diamond Avinash Nagama. He's going to say, I'm going to get my 10 people in today. By the way, he got his 10 people in yesterday, last month, November. He's not waiting for the day. Black Diamond Avinash Nagama, Blue Diamond, David Hunt, these guys have put hundreds of people into their business in anticipation of the date that I'm about to give you. So first person says, I got my 10 people, I'm gonna have my 10 people on that event. Second person, whether it's Black Diamond Desi or Black Diamond Avinash or Emerald Caroline Kusan or Emerald Shiloh, this is what they say. I'm gonna get my 10 people in today, and I'm gonna turn my 10 people into 100 people between now and that event. And just look at it this way. If they turn 10 people into 100 people between now and all 100 come to the event with one guest, person A only has 10 guests on, and person B has 100 guests throughout their organization on. Who's the winner that day? Who's the winner that day? Person B. Who's person B? Thank you, Caroline. Caroline says she's person B. Who's person B? Ava said, I'm person B. Atana said, I'm person B. Diamond Tier said, I'm person B. I'm not going to sit on this and wait until that date. I'm going to go bananas. I'm going to go all out, balls to the wall, and grow my team as massively as I can prior to that date, so that that date represents an atomic nuclear explosion in my business. Is that making sense? If that's making sense to you, here's what I want you to put in the chat. If it's making sense, you put, no, it's making dollars. Is it making sense? Let me see it in the chat. No, it's making dollars. Thank you. If it's making sense, say no, it's making dollars. This is a money-making formula right here. And what did I tell you in the disclaimer? Some folks are not going to do it. Some folks are going to take what I just said. They're going to do a lot of it and make a lot. Some folks are going to take what I just said and they're going to do a little bit and they're going to make a little. And some folks are not going to do any of it at all and they're going to make nothing at all. But you can't say you didn't know. And you won't be able to say you didn't have opportunity, because I'm getting with Trey Harris. I'm getting with Jackie and J-Lo. I'm getting with Presidential Diamond Darren Gibson. And we're putting together the schedule, and we're going to give you a ton of opportunity in the next, between now and then, to explode your team. We're going to do a countdown blitz of recruiting. We're going to do a countdown blitz of recruiting to that event, so that that event doesn't represent just the boom, it represents a flat out explosion. So if we could put our inspirational slide back up again, I'm gonna let you guys know we are now officially in a countdown that starts today, tracking down to a Trade Buddy launch event on, drum roll please, here it comes. I'm gonna tell you the date. I'm gonna let you in. I'm gonna let you know. How many want to know? Am I driving you crazy yet? Everybody want to ask me. Some of you guys are in my Telegram writing me essays about why I should tell you early before everybody else. So our official launch date will be January 15th. Monday, January 15th. The countdown begins today. We just let you in on a secret. Shh, don't tell nobody. That's right, Michelle. It's Martin Luther King Day. It wasn't intentional, but hey, he had a dream, and so does Trade Buddy. Trade Buddy has a dream too. And so we are going to rock the world starting on that date. We have a whole countdown activity plan. You're going to see these emails. You're going to see these posts. It's coming. And by the way, get your mind right, because here's what's going to happen when we launch Trade Buddy. A number of things. Number one, we're going to launch some new packages. We talked about that, right? So we already launched the affiliate pack, right? We're going to simplify the business. We're going to make it a little bit simpler, but in the meantime, we're going to use the regular packs. Okay. We're going to, and everybody's going to have the opportunity to add on Trade Buddy starting on the 15th. So we don't need to have people wait. They can sign up now and add Trade Buddy on the 15th. Okay. And our diamonds, our top diamonds, Blue Diamond, Jackie Pippins, and Presidential Diamond, Darren Gibson, and Black Diamond, Desi Leapova. We're putting together the Trade Buddy Lounge. And there's going to be qualifications. Jackie, tell me, what are the qualifications? There's going to be some qualifications that people need in order to be part of the Trade Buddy Lounge. That's going to be a certain level of access that you're going to have only if you have Trade Buddy, a certain level of support and leadership that you're going to have access to if you're part of the Trade Buddy crew and you're building and you're recruiting your business, not just getting customers. Okay, so that's coming. That is coming along with our new pack. So Trade Buddy will be joining the family as of that date. And we are going to, you're going to hear from us within the next, by Monday, you're going to know what these dates are. Okay. And it's not going to be just our Trade Buddy Lounge is going to include our superstars. You're going to have access to and encouragement and learning and leadership from people like Emerald Rod Smith, who is one of our trading superstars. People like Emerald and Master Trader Donnie Pips, all part of this Trade Buddy Lounge. So you get your mind right that you're going to have Trade Buddy come the 15th. And we got some new toys that we're going to be launching along with Trade Buddy to make your experience even better. So that said, if we take this down for the next however many days is that? What is that? 9 days, 10 days. We're going crazy. We're going bananas. We're recruiting. I'm telling you, what are we doing for the next 10 days? All out what, Leo? Recruiting. We're recruiting. We're recruiting. We're recruiting. How many new people can we get to join the Ibüümerang family in advance of the 15th? All out massive recruiting action. So pay attention. We're going to be letting you guys know what the presentation schedule is going to be. Let me ask you a question. Chief Anna, who do we have doing presentation? Do we have anybody scheduled to do presentation tomorrow? Do you have anybody scheduled to do a presentation tomorrow? No? Okay, well, no problem. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to do another presentation. I'm going to do it tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Time. And if that's a conflict time, somebody let me know. But right after the HB System Coaching Group, 2 p.m. Central Time, I'm going to do another presentation, just like the one I did Thursday, 30 minutes or less. That's going to work for everybody around the world mostly, right? It's going to work that's 2 p.m. here in Central Time Zone. It's 3 p.m. if you're on the East Coast of America. It's 12 noon if you're on the West Coast. It's 6 p.m. if you're in London. It's 7 p.m. if you're in Denmark. So we need to make that massive because we're recruiting like crazy in advance of Trade Buddy launch. And at the end of that presentation, listening to you guys the next presentation in the schedule. We're going crazy with this thing. We're getting that set up even as we speak. 2 p.m. Central tomorrow. T Gray on deck, and we are going to rock it. All right, we got presentation scheduled for Tuesday, for Thursday, but we're going to load up the rest of the week because we don't have time to be doing every other day. We're going to support you guys with something every single day. That schedule is coming. Who's going to load up tomorrow, 2 p.m.? My challenge to you: 5 guests. 5 guests. Start making calls as soon as we're done because we're just about done here today. As soon as we're done, you want to load that up. I'm putting it on my calendar right now. Presentation, fire, 2 p.m., 2:30. We're doing it tomorrow. All right. So, Mark, why don't you come back on here? Let's wrap this baby up.
This is fantastic, T. Gray. Recruit, retain, replicate, rank up.
That's right. That's right. And it'll be in Rank Up, so you can use your Rank Up link to invite your guests. Hey guys, look, it's time to make a quality decision. It's time to make a quality decision. And that's not the one that you put in the chat. We do like you when you put stuff in the chat because it encourages everybody else. But it's time to make a quality decision. A quality decision says, I will be the one. It says, now is the time that I get off the dime. It says, I'm done trying. I'm done with gonna do. I'm done with fitting to, fixing to, trying to. I'm done with all of those. It says, I'm ready for results. I'm ready to put it all together. It says I'm done with the filter. I'm not picking nothing out. I'm swallowing it whole, bones and all. It says I'm ready to do whatever it is you guys tell me to do. If you guys teach me the right activity, I'm gonna do it because it's time for me to get my best results ever. It's time to say I'm done with being such an individual. I'm done with doing it different. I'm done with doing my own thing because I want to leverage my own talents and I want to get my own fame and glory. No, it says I'm ready to be the system. I'm ready to learn the system. I'm ready to do the system. I'm ready to be the system so that we can roll all together, same time, same harmony, and make the damn water go faster. We can make a quality decision right now, folks, that at our December event, that our year-end event, imagine yourself on stage with your diamond brothers and sisters. And everyone is making so much money from the Ibüümerang comp plan that we can't take the picture. We can't fit everybody all on the stage. We got to go out in the parking lot and let somebody get up on the roof and shoot the picture down so we can get everybody in the picture. Oh, and by the way, we happen to be some really profitable traders too. This requires a quality decision. This doesn't require a me too. This requires that I'm done with this shit. I'm ready to go ahead and do it and create the big results. Who is going to make that quality decision? I know I have. I hope you can tell. It's ready. It's time to go. Let's do this thing. The 15th, let's make it our biggest day ever. And the way we do that is we run to the 15th and we run through the 15th. Let's go.
Mic drop. Okay, so
I got a mic. I'm not going to drop it though.
Yeah. So Desi has a call today at 3 p.m. Eastern time. 3 p.m. Eastern time. Yep. So let me do this.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead and talk. I'm putting it in Facebook.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I see it.
All right. That works.
No,
hey, folks, take advantage of this.
Go ahead, Mark. I'm putting it in Facebook.
Okay, yeah. So, folks, load it up. Load up this call today at 3 p.m. Load up the call tomorrow at 2 p.m. And then all week long, load these calls up. How many calls are we going to be having, T, right?
We're gonna have a ton. I'm getting with Black Presidential Diamond Darren Gibson, and he and I already started the conversation. We're gonna go ahead and we'll put the schedule together. We're calling all diamonds. We're calling all emeralds. We're gonna give the Ibüümerang presentation, and we're 30 minutes or less. Everybody.
Okay.
Nobody's gonna be eternal. Nobody's gonna be going to these long presentations. We're gonna do 30 minutes or less, and show people the way.
Cool. That works.
Yep. All right. Well, good. Well, listen, let's not belabor the point anymore. I'm excited about it. I think everybody's excited. Yes, it'll be on Facebook too.
Yes.
Darren, PDDG says, can we do 31 minutes? Okay. We're not going to kill anybody over an extra minute. Right. But here we go. Somebody said it's trying to confirm. Did Desi say today at 3 p.m. Eastern? Yes, that's what she said. 3 p.m. Eastern. Right? Black
and
Diamond Desi, is that correct?
Yes.
Cool.
And I'm putting the code in the chat as well. Yeah.
All right, cool. Excellent. All right, everybody, let's go big. It's our time.
It is.
It's our time. Let's take a quick picture.
Yep.
Let's let you get to your inviting. We got Desi today at 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central. Let's load that up. How many people are you going to have on that? Don't wait. And then we're going to roll those people to tomorrow. Black Diamond Desi, at the end of your call, please let those folks know that they can start launching their business to immediately, and that they have an opportunity to put them in front of me tomorrow. And then we'll have the next call lined up before then, so that by the end of the call that I do, I'll be able to announce that next call, whether it's the same day or the next day or whatever. Okay. So love you guys. It's time for the picture on 3, 2, 1. All right.
Right.
And again, want to remind the HB System Group. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 12 Central.
Cool.
Blue Diamond Jackie Pippins is doing a good party today at 3 p.m. If you're in the Atlanta area, reach out to her.
Nice.
She's going to show you the way.
Excellent.
But it's on and popping. Mark, take us out of here, man. See you
Okay.
guys.
Love you, ambassadors.
We're out.